be cool, which just makes me so happy. I'm interjecting a couple of poems in this new bonus round thing from Poetic license, and yay! Oh yay, good. It doesn't say that this is at the bookstore. We're safe. But this one has little pretty pictures on it, because it's like I'm not here for picture day. This is a periodic table poem interjection, but it is not in the current issues of CC and D or Down in the Dirt. It is in the Down in the Dirt September to December 2023 issue collection book. I really like this cover. Instant Karma is what it is titled. And I find images and come up with ideas. This is somebody's accepted writing somewhere in there, and I thought, you go to a store and you see a bunch of Buddha heads for sale or something, or you see artwork somewhere, and I'm like, that would be a perfect thing for a cover. So this is an element poem that appears not only in Instant Karma, but also in the periodic table of poetry. There's not enough room in the frame for all of my books. And it is number 23, I believe, and it is for Vanadium. Sorry, you'll get to understand why I'm being goofy about it. This is a poem called Vanadium. I've been going out with my boyfriend for 5 years now, and when he took me to the prom a few years ago, his bulging biceps almost made his tuxedo sleeves burst. And I know he spent 4 hours a day lifting weights. I know he drank raw eggs and took all sorts of drugs just so that he could be all the strongest. But every girl I knew did a double take, all agape whenever he entered the room. And it was the coolest thing, climbing into his truck with his awesome exhaust and the cool flames painted down the sides when he would take me to the movies or drop me off to my cosmetology classes. Now, I always thought it was kind of weird that he took all the different drugs just to bulk up more, but he'd swear that they were legal. I mean, he even told me that one of them was just a harmless element called vanadium. And I don't know. When he said element, I just thought about how I just kind of tuned out in my chemistry class. So I typed vanadium in my smartphone, and I didn't see nothing about it that was like bad for you or illegal or anything. All the girls in school would ask me if I would still stick with him after I got a job out of school. And the thing is, now that my 23rd birthday is coming up, and I got a job and I'm doing really well, and he's been dropping hints like he's gonna pop the question on my birthday this June. But he was acting really weird, so I thought something was fishy. So I checked his smartphone for any ideas of what it might be doing for my birthday, and that's when I saw Vanadium on a webpage link. And I thought, oh no, is he doing more to try to get even bigger? But so I went to the webpage and I saw that vanadium was added to corundum. What? I don't even know what corundum is. But vanadium is added to it to make simulated Alexandrite gemstones. Now, wait a minute. I know Alexandrite is my birthstone, and it's only found in like Russia, and it's really cool. It changes color and different light, but it is way expensive, like more than diamonds or anything. So I figured I'd never afford any Alexandrite. And you know, now that I'm out of school, I got a really good job at the salon, and after being promoted, they're looking to promote me again. I'm starting to feel like I can actually go somewhere in my life. So now that I think about it, I mean, it was great to hang off my bodybuilder's arm all those years, but maybe now I should start standing up for myself. I mean, he may have thought he needed vanadium to make himself bigger, but there is no way I'm going to take an Alexandrite ripoff with vanadium if that is the best he can do. I'm sorry, I get a kick out of that for my vanadium one, and the only reason why I do is because my birthday is in June. It is an insanely expensive stone. I've got my mother's ring on my hand, but I've got alexandrite. It is a small stone, and it's greenish, you can see kind of now, but I'm like, I have actually alexandrite, but it's hard to be able to find alexandrite, but I got stupid excited about it, and I'm like, you have to actually get it for like as a ripoff or whatever, but I did share that when I did a reading with Buddha 309, who was the gentleman, Laura, that I was describing, did the Poetry Bomb. He's still in Chicago, and we did a Science versus Mysticism show, a still shot from that when I did this show. Science versus mysticism, and we'd go back and forth. And the thing was, it was really funny. The first show we did like that, we had no plans of what, but he would go, and what he would follow me with, I was like, oh my God, it feel like we actually arranged this, because it sounded like it totally fit, but it didn't. We just totally made that up. But anyway, this next one I'll interject before I'll get a bonus reading from our Zoom host, John F. McMullen, is not only in Instant Karma, the collection book from Down in the Dirt that's most recently published, but also in Twitterverse Periodic Table Poetry. I've got too many books here around here, but anyway, it's in both of these. It's a Twitter-length poem. It doesn't have an image with it like all these short ones usually do, but off the same thing as Vanadium, Beauty with Metal. Earn your medal, literally making the first mass-produced car. The Model T Ford would be nothing without you, nor would World War I fighters without your armor. But to me, you remain a Scandinavian goddess, delving your deep oceans with your true beauty. And it was a bonus reading when I was doing a Beach Poets thing, which wasn't on the beach because of the weather, and it was October, so we were at Armadillo Pillow Bookstore in Chicago for a reading. And I'm reading off my phone, which is why I'm showing it off. But that is, in fact, I was saying to Lorna, one of the shows that's weekly during the summertime, but it depends on the weather for how it goes for it. But anywho, that was my break for Periodic Table Poems for you guys. And then I hope that I'm going to hear something from our Zoom poet, John, before we go to Lorna. So if you're ready, I hope you're ready to take it away.